What's up, everybody? It's Joe Paz from 8-Bit Wave. We're here with a bunch of people in the chat. You guys can be a part of the chat too. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 12 to 4. We stream pretty consistently. We're actually off next week because of spring break, but don't worry about that. We stream pretty consistently. Come and join in on the fun. We're here with more 500 fan. I know, I did. I have been getting water. Midoriya's here helping me stay quenched. Is that used correctly? Could one be quenched? Or do you specifically quench the thirst? So you can quench yourself? Like, it is accurate to say that I am quenched. Also, as always, thanks to Frogbox, and special thanks to Natsu Uchiha, who just subscribed a little while ago. Appreciate it, my brother. Dude, everything I say has context. A lot of the stuff taken out of context, I'd probably be in jail. Like, what was the thing that I said on a bit of anime? Something about God is God is terrible.
A world without books.
Oh shoot! Okay, never mind. God is terrible. Oh. She can't read any books. Nobody take that out of context.
For a sentence of a bookworm, which I do heavily recommend. I haven't been able to watch it yet. We actually almost watched it the other day, but we wanted to sit and binge it. So we decided to watch an episode of Black Clover because that's we just needed one episode to catch up or something. I don't care to watch an episode of anime, but Jackie's 100% she's I binge. She binges stuff. Where are we on the binge to episode continuum? Do you guys binge as well? Huh. I mean, this arrangement wasn't around before, but I'm curious now. Oh, I see. They're doing the major version instead of the minor. I'm down to do that. So that would be what? Instead of E flat minor, that's F sharp major? Or G flat major? Yeah, I mean, solid, done, easy. I'll just... Yeah, I dig it. Okay, and so while we're here, let me just go ahead and write this stuff the right way. We had talked about this earlier, that there's no need for the dynamics that I used to write. No, not that. There we go. I think it's easy to get in a spell of everything needs to be super loud and whatever and all this stuff. In fact, there has been psychological proof that humans tend to like things that are louder, especially music. We will perceive music that is louder as better. That is fact. There's been studies where people will literally get the exact same mix of music, and then all they will do is change it by 1 decibel and make one mix a decibel louder. And they asked musicians and engineers what the difference was in a blind test, and most people came back and being oh, the sound was different, it was recorded better, it was mixed better, they changed the EQ, they changed the compression, all these crazy ideas. All they did was make it slightly louder. That's it. The whole team. Okay, the whole team. David plays pretty much most percussion stuff, but drums is his main thing. Nicole plays pretty much all brass instruments, but mostly French horn and trumpet. Jackie plays mostly clarinet, but she also does know saxophone. Luciano plays flute and alto, or flute and saxophone. And our bassist plays acoustic and upright bass. So, yeah, those are the instruments that we have. Although there are other ones that we use occasionally. Like I said, like the recorder. I do have an ocarina. And there's other weirder instruments that we're planning on using sometimes. Jackie also sings a bit. I'm reluctant to say sings because I feel like everyone sings. Like that just, it sounds kind of dumb to me. I'm not that person that I'm like, oh, you have to be like super good at like whatever to be able to sing. Like, no, like anybody can sing. It's just some people are better at it than others. You know, like I don't agree with that. It's like, oh, only certain people can sing. Like, no, dude, everyone can sing. I actually want to write this out, whereas before I didn't. So let's change the note head. And if for whatever reason, again, since I'm adding the tutorial part of this, if anybody wants to know how to change the note heads, Alt Shift and then the number keys will change your note head here. Yeah, I mean, she sang before. She has a good. I think she has a nice voice, but then again, like, you know. But I think she has a nice voice. Not like she doesn't sing anything like operatic or whatever, but she kind of like, you know, she's been singing more because of like the little kids, you know, being with the elementary school students. It's like a lot of the time, she kind of needs to sing with them. So she's gotten pretty good at it, and it's like, you know, I don't think she has a bad voice. She's very good at matching pitch, and she's very good at finding harmonies. In fact, that's why a lot of the times, I show her all of my arrangements as I'm doing them and stuff. Like after I finish with Sibelius sessions, I'll go and I'll basically have Jackie like proofread them, and she'll be like, "You're an idiot. That's not this note." And I'm like, "Oh shoot, she's right." So Jackie's the proofreading person for the most part. She's really good. She's better with pitch than I am. That's for sure. I'm better at like, you know, figuring out harmony and chords and stuff like that or whatever. But she's just really good at pitch, and so that's very important when you're singing. So those of you that stuck around with us long enough, there are times where you hear us sing. In Bleach, that's all of the men singing. So that's me, David, Jose, and at the time it was Julio. Bias as hell, Joe. But yeah, so that's us singing. In Naruto, those are all voices. All of us, including the women, are all going ha, suya. That's all us. We did not use assets from the original. That was in-house. What else? Clanad, that's us singing. Even the men, we're all la 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 la. That's all of us singing, along with actually some other friends. Shout outs to like Glenda and Andrew Collado. Shout outs to Nick Duran. Shout outs to Ivan Jimenez, some people that decided to like come in, friends of ours that decided to come in and kind of help us sing to create like a choir effect, so we needed more people. So technically, like I said, all of us sing. It's just a matter of like some of us sing good and some of us don't. Sing well, I think, is the correct grammar. Yeah, so the only reason why I do this here, and I will defend the younger me this time around, younger me did this for a very specific reason. Younger me did this so that David would see where the hits are. If, as you can see, like this rhythm lines up perfectly with what the rest of the horns and the piano and everyone is doing. So younger me did this on purpose to line it up. I will actually keep this. I will approve of this. Older Joe will approve. I don't like it here, but since I did it here already, he'll understand that that's kind of the same vibe that I want here. So I'll leave it in. But it does make the MIDI sound dumb. So that's why I want people to I don't want people to think like, why aren't the drums playing there? It's like the drums will be playing there. It's just you won't hear anything. Right. Some voices are definitely more refined, and some voices like fit better styles. Like for example, I was literally. It sucks that Pedro left. Actually, I was literally talking to Pedro this morning about Billie Eilish. And I think she's a great singer. I think she has some really good music, especially her brother's very talented. The two of them put out good work. But I do think that her voice suits like that style, that like breathy, like very like ambient kind of like thing or whatever. But if she had to sing anything else, I think she would maybe not do as well. I'd be very curious. Point is that there's people that are definitely more versatile than they give off, and then there's some people that it's like their voice is really good for a specific like kind of like style or specific kind of thing or whatever. So I that's why I say I think everybody can sing. Nowadays, if we had freaking the Louis Armstrong voice trying to sing like what I'm the bad guy, but it wouldn't work, but it does work for I see trees of green, red roses too, that whole thing. So and I'll get water for that one. I think that one hurts more than the Toad voice does. And if anybody hasn't heard my Toad voice yet, one, watch the Let's Plays. I'll leave the iCard. And secondly, come to the streams. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 12 to 4. Shameless plug over. Do I use grace notes? I do. I think at the time I didn't. But in this case, I also want everyone to interpret it the same way. Sometimes when you use grace notes, I forgot what the exact difference is called. Here, I'll show you. It's, and somebody can correct me, but I honestly don't remember what the difference is. This versus that. The ones with the slash, I'm pretty sure, come before the beat. The ones without the slash come after the beat. It really depends on also the style and the age that the piece came out. A lot of people will say that if it's like before the like trills actually used to go down. That's just how they used to play them. We changed the way that kind of goes. So nowadays trills go up. So there's things that like are left to interpretation of the musician. So writing it out in this rhythm makes sure that all of us are playing the exact same rhythm. That's the only reason why in this case I wouldn't use the grace note. But yes, I do use grace notes. In this case, writing the 30-second notes actually I think makes more sense and is more clean because it happens right before beat one. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. Oh hey Jackie, we were just talking about you. And you're singing. This right here, in fact, I'll even... Oh, I lost it. This is not necessary. Oh, I'm covering it. This is not necessary. 2016, Joe, you're a dumbass. That's plenty. What the hell? Freaking 4 Fs. I love his little walk, dude. Yeah, I think I might have to do this on the next episode, but I'll at least do this much. If anybody, again, has been wondering how that is achieved, I believe it's a B. Yeah, so you basically have a B, Alt-Shift-3, and that'll give you that slash notation for improvisation. And then I'm just using R to repeat. All right, we'll keep this going on the next episode of Sibelius Sessions. Thank you for everybody that's joined. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Monday to Wednesday, Friday, 12 to 4. Come join the chat. Put all these dumb little memes and all these different things and just come in and have fun. And we'll see you guys next time.